I am Fernanda Garcia. I am originally from Ecuador. I graduated from the University at Albany and I majored in finance and marketing with a minor in financial market regulations.
So you have a bachelor's degree from U Albany, which is
Yes.
a good friend of ICAway. U Albany, we have been partnering for the past 3 years. Amazing university. How did it go with your job search before joining ICAway?
So actually at first I didn't understand the power of networking and following up. I always heard the word networking and I used to go to many networking events. And what was my problem? I connect with the people in person and after that, boom, disappeared. Like I never reach out to them again because for me it was like this is so awkward. How can I talk to strange people and ask them about tell me about you? I didn't even know what to ask to people and I thought that only by applying online it would be enough. So honestly, I was so focused on applying online, I didn't know where to apply. I didn't do like in a strategic way. And I was just wasting my time instead of being proactive and use better tools that I was more efficient with. And I remembered that I actually found an internship before joining ICAway and I lost it because of COVID. So was a wake up call that I needed to improve myself. I knew that right at that moment there were many people unemployed and I had to look from a different way on how to stand out from the crowd. And that's why I decided to invest on my career and professional development. And I knew that I needed a professional such as ICAway because on my way I wasn't getting results.
Can you tell us more about your new employer and your new role?
Yeah, so actually, I am an underwriting analyst in an insurance company called Spinnaker, who just got acquired by Hippo Insurance, the insurtech. And mainly, one of my main responsibilities is to handle massive data with Excel and SQL, where we analyze monthly reports. We focus about catastrophe changes, claims, and policies. And you really need to have a strong attention to detail, a quantitative skills and analytical skills. But the most important thing is you have to be curious and that hunger to learn about more. Actually, I never done insurance in my life in the past, but I had a strong background in financial analysis and credit analysis, where my supervisors and the hiring manager told me that you can use transferable skills and we will teach you as long as you want to learn and you are curious, you ask questions, you put your 110%. And in my opinion, that's the key thing to succeed. Sometimes, like one of my problems was like I had a different path about what I was going to do, and I was too obsessed of something instead of looking what in my background I could transfer, and that's what Quant helped me to do it with my selling points. I didn't realize that I had so many good things about like SQL, data analysis, financial analysis. Like I was too humble when I sell myself, and my resume from the past to now is just a different story and I see the results because since I have my new resume, I have until now, even I got the job, I still getting calls from recruiters each week about if I'm interested on the market. And also now, as I took as an opportunity to improve my interview skills. Now I don't try to practice an interview only 2 days before. It's a constant learning experience. And after you do many interviews, you feel comfortable talking with strangers. And there's another part where come about the importance of networking that I learned on ICAway. It's true that I didn't got the job because of networking, but thanks to networking, it gave me the skills to be confident on my interviews and got the job. So everything, every little effort of this process with ICAway makes you a more appealing candidate. But it is a step by step, and the most important thing is to be patient because you don't see the results the next day. And it's also how much effort and time you are dedicating to it.
As a coach, you can see that I have a big smile on my face. It's not just because your amazing feedback. Thank you so much for, putting together just an amazing feedback for the work that we do for international students. But I'm just seriously and honestly feel so proud of you because you have come so far. Like the first day that we met until today, it's just, months. It's not a year, but you have transformed so well. And oh my God, I cannot say this enough. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Juan. No, you gave me like the opportunity, like everything was like a channel. So after you told me, hey, join FWA, I joined FWA. Mary Helen gave me the introduction to this to the vice president of Prospanica. Then the vice president of Prospanica connected me to my mentor,
Mhm.
who has been opening me so many doors, and he's also from Ecuador. And with him I was also connecting to Financial Planning Association, and this is how like it's like a web.
Right, right. Network. That's what
Net-
we call network.
network
Yes.
and network.
Let's step back a little bit.
Mhm.
When you decided to join ICAway, what was the reason that make you decide to choose ICAway to be your coach?
So actually so I used to heard about ICAway on podcast because of my university they used to send,
Mhm.
and sometimes they were very useful tips. So I had on my memory about ICAway. But the main key was that my university sent an email about mental health during COVID, and that was the same day I got a call. I lost my internship,
Okay.
and I need someone. I need a professional person who can help me. And then I went to the webinar about mental health during COVID, and I saw you, and I reached out to you on LinkedIn. But I was very scared. I wasn't too sure that this was going to work.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, just trust in the process. And each time I saw the results, step by step, because I said to myself, I have done everything and it's nothing coming to results. I
Mhm.
don't know what to do. I don't know what to do more. I feel like I'm doing everything and maybe I'm not using the best strategy. And how a best organization that focuses on helping international students to find jobs. Because, of course, like the university has a lot of career centers, there's a lot of coaches, and that's amazing. They give you great tips. But
Mhm.
what they don't know is how is international students' background, what are the challenges of international students, and how to market as an international student.
Yes, we have a unique challenge. Yes, so
Yes.
in so many levels, not just work visas, cultural barriers, language barriers, no connections, and so much more, right? Very challenging situation, but you overcome all of that.
Yes.
And now in the future, you will become our guest mentor at ICAway. Help mentor other, newcomers as well.
Yes, I would love to give back to people.
Mhm.
Like my mentors always tell me that if someone help you, you have to do the same to other people. That's the best way to say thank you to your mentors and to the people who gave your time.
Any other things you want to say to students who may be graduating next spring?
That's my advice to people who is going to graduate is don't lose the time using traditional strategies or techniques to land a job. Reach out to professionals who have experience on how to land to international students because sometimes it's very difficult doing by ourselves because we don't have the experience and the knowledge on this process of the US. First, it's a different culture, country, language. So we have to reach out to people who already knew it. And also, that is a really good investment because it will open you many doors. That the return on investment you will get the first month you get paid. Like that's it.
Right? Maybe
And
first 2 days.
in 2 days. 2 days
Uh,
you will get the return on
right.
investment, and it's worth it. And don't be afraid, don't be scared. Go outside your comfort zone, because if you are passionate and you have your goal and your dream to achieve the job, it's going to be only possible if you put your 110% and you do everything. And ICAway helps you and give you all the tools to achieve it.
That's so amazing. Fernanda, again, it's such an honor to be your coach. I'm so proud of you. And I can see a female leader in the future
Thank you
in
so much.
financial services industry.